Hey, Tyson. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Can you hear me?
I can. Fantastic to be on this call with you.
Same here. How's your morning been so far?
Yeah, very good indeed. It's delightful that you've booked a call with me. The purpose of this call is to see how we can help each other in this business. So did you get a chance to watch my short little video that introduces me?
I did not. Sorry about that.
No
I had
worries.
some.
Yeah, it's just like an introduction to save a bit of time. I'll tell you a little bit about myself later on, but why don't you tell us what got you into real estate, Tyson, and what you're looking for?
Yeah, so I am newer in real estate, but I like connecting with people, and I've always wanted to get into real estate. So I felt like the best way after learning about Gator was to get into the transactional lending side of real estate.
Okay.
So that way I didn't have to. I thought previously that you had to become an investor to get involved with real estate. I didn't really understand all of the different pieces involved in transactions and everything like that. But after learning about Gator, I felt that it would be a perfect place to build a network of real estate professionals, learn more about the industry, and then eventually kind of transfer the knowledge I gained from everything in Gator and transactional lending into investing into like subject to properties and creative finance deals in a few years from now. So
Well,
kind of my long-term goal would be to go the investor route, but right now just trying to get a solid foundation in
yes.
Gator.
Very good, very good. Well, what got you? You're clearly educated. How long have you been in Gator right now?
So I've been in Gator for about a month and a half now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very good. You certainly studied your subject, or have you had previous real estate experience?
I hadn't. I got my a business degree from a college near me, Arizona State University, and I worked in finance for Toyota Financial Services. So it was auto finance, and I was a credit analysis, opening lines of credit for local businesses who needed trucks or whatever it was for their business. And I did that for about a year, and then currently I work full time in a as a marketing specialist
Oh
for
wow.
a digital e-commerce company out here in Arizona. And then I also had a digital marketing agency I'd started on the side. And so that's kind of the value I bring to Gator in this community is
Hmm.
uh, I'm showing people how to create automated marketing systems. So for
Very
example,
good. Yeah.
I I met a gentleman and he had a transaction coordination business. So he's got a whole team of TCs and he's trying to educate the wholesalers, his clients, on the benefit and value of using a transaction coordinator and kind of like some of the case studies we've seen where they help produce more successful transactions that go all the way through. And so I helped him set up like an email sequence list that
Mm.
he can send out to all of the wholesalers he has on his email list, educating them with case studies about transaction coordinators, like the percentages of more deals that are successful, the value that they have. And so now it's kind of picking up traction for that side of his business. So that's kind of that my value offer to the Gator
Yeah,
community.
that's definitely a big value add. That's congratulations on that. That's a
Thank you.
service I can clearly see that's needed, and so that's great. And I love your QR code, the way you've done that, very professional and nice looking
Okay.
as well. That brands yourself, and you've only been in a month and a half. It'd be amazing to see where you're at in a year time. Yeah,
I'm just
well,
trying to keep the same
yeah.
momentum from my first week. Just trying to keep the momentum.
You're doing great. Yeah. Well, so
Thank
where do
you.
you want to be in like 5 years from now?
Yeah. So in 5 years from now, I would love to have left my full-time job and have a portfolio of some properties, some kind of real estate, potentially a short-term rental, or just something that I want to have assets. I guess I'm young. I'm 24, and
Hmm.
so I live in an apartment with my girlfriend. I want to have our like move into my own house, acquire some kind of assets that so I have something to my name, and then also I would like to currently I'm raising private capital. That's what I've been focused on out of all of the Gator strategies.
Very good. Yeah.
That's kind of because I'm a people's person. I love connecting with people, and you know, I don't have a line of credit right now. I don't have a ton of capital to deploy into funding deals, and
Right.
so I felt the best way was again, there's a ton of Gators who don't think that they have deals, and then there's a ton of wholesalers and real estate investors who don't think they can get funding. So I was like, let me introduce you guys and start to get
Yeah.
business for both of you.
Yeah, Tyson, you're absolutely on the right path. It's thrilling to hear your story here and your thoughts and your plans. Um, as you can clearly see from my background, I'm in large multifamilies. I'm
Oh wow.
I'm yeah, 100 units or more, and
Oh
you can
wow.
probably guess, right? My biggest need or my biggest job is to network and find people who want to deploy those funds.
Nice.
A lot of people, especially professional people, managers, CEOs, doctors, lawyers, those types, they don't have time, other than the profession and their business. But they have a lot of money and they hate it to be in the bank doing nothing. So they need our services where they can deploy the money in real estate and make their money work for them in a way that makes sense. So my main focus is capital raise. So
Oh nice.
I'm looking for that. So you can certainly have plenty of opportunity to do the Gator wrestling and bring the funds in. When I do an offering memorandum, which is the presentation of the large multifamily, where I go over all the facts and figures and everything. And if
Oh
they
wow.
do sign up, then you have an opportunity to be part of this.
Oh
And
wow.
we're talking about large sums of money. We're talking anywhere from $10 million all the way up to 100 million. These are large multifamilies. So the reward is very high and great for the investors, good return. They have quarterly distributions and a share in the equity once we've stabilized and sold the product, the property.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah. So EMDs, they start from anywhere from $100,000 upwards, can
Wow.
go all the way up to 1 million. And you can get paid at closing and roll in the original stake into an LP position, get quarterly distributions and a share in the equity. So this is
Oh
an
wow.
amazing opportunity to create real wealth, you know,
Sure.
right from the get-go as well as the long term. It has all the ingredients that make sense in real estate investing. Whereas when you're dealing with small things, you're chasing your tail for a few $1,000s. This is
Right.
six-figure sums you're chasing, much bigger, different game or higher level game, shall we say. So you're on track by networking, and I'd encourage you to keep doing that.
I appreciate you sharing more about you, Graham. That's awesome. I mean, how long have you been in Gator Elite for, I guess, or raising capital, just in general?
Yeah, just a bit on my story. You can watch more detail, or you
Oh,
can buy my book here, Cautionary Tales from Real Estate Investing.
take a
The
picture.
first time round, I invested in multifamilies, small multifamilies, and made a whole bunch of mistakes, which
Oh
I
wow.
decided to write this book just a few months back. It's only 26 pages, but gives you an idea of the mistakes you can make with small multifamily.
That's
And that's
amazing. Congratulations.
I
That's
lost
awesome.
it all, so it's not congratulations, really. It's the
Yeah.
school of hard knocks. And but last month I found myself in the classroom 3-day training event on
Wow.
large multifamilies, and it lit up for me like a Christmas tree inside of my head. Made sense, the scalability, saw all the things I did wrong and what I could do better this time.
Wow.
And the bottom line story is it's really who you know. It's about networking and finding out those who want to deploy the funds. You don't need any money in your pocket. So that's the good news.
Yeah.
It's all about finding the people out there who do have the money and would like to deploy it for good returns than the bank, you see. So,
100%.
yeah.
No, I
Now,
mean,
I've also started a YouTube channel.
uh-huh.
Let me find that for you. On multifamilies, it's both on education, and I certainly like you to follow me there. I'll put it in the chat for you.
You wrote that book though. That's awesome. That's something I'd want to do because now you can pass that down
Yeah,
throughout the family, and that I think that's I got a lot of respect for you, man. That's really cool. That's what I was referring to when I said congratulations, not the lost money. So
right, right. I understand. Yeah, yeah. It's hard. Um, it's been a difficult journey, but it if I could travel back in time, I don't think I'd change anything, right, Tyson,
wow.
because it when things happen to you, you learn them a lot better than just hearing about them. So, but I do have a desire to help others who not fall in the same traps. And
Awesome.
the biggest thing I think is the fear of making a mistake. I think
Yeah,
that's the biggest fear that I had, and what caused the issues,
me too.
the first time round. I mean, who thinks they can buy these
Yeah.
huge large? It seems impossible, but it's not. And so that's the encouraging thing. You have a part to play.
Uh,
And how it works is I send out an email when I have a deal, and it might be
okay.
one or two deals a year. So it's not like you're not sitting on the edge of your seat waiting for my email.
Uh,
But when they come along, they're an opportunity with a small window of opportunity to jump on. So you jump on the Zoom call, maybe with other Gators that are interested. Maybe you formed an LLC and you want to deploy some funds, and I go over the numbers. And if you join, throw money in the pot, as it were, you get paid at closing,
oh
a
wow.
connector fee,
Awesome.
and you can also roll the original stake into an LP position, which is a completely passive investment.
Okay.
So it doesn't take up any of your time, but gives you that regular income every quarter, and then a share in the equity at the end of the game, you see.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
I'm definitely going to check out your book though after today. So
Okay, I can
you're
put.
right. It's like who thinks that they can invest in these multifamily properties, but if I can kind of educate myself, I know it's an education game, but like I said, I'm young, so I still have those limiting beliefs. But I
Right.
think the more knowledge I get about in it, the more comfortable I'll be with getting involved with
Yeah,
everything. Like,
absolutely. I just put the Amazon link in
oh,
there
thank
for
you.
you, for you can take a look. As I say, it's only 26 pages, but what I can do is you can book another call with me, and
Okay.
I can give you more details on each of the deals and I did, and the mistakes and what to avoid. And as you can tell, Tyson, I'm English. I came over America. I started this right away, investing in real estate. I
Oh
didn't have
wow.
any credit and no money in my pocket. My first deal was no money out of my pocket. In fact, I got
Nice.
paid at closing.
Oh wow.
I got cash at closing. Yeah,
Oh
for
my God.
for for buying a fiveplex. So that was fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. We could do those all day long, right? And then the 24 unit I had, I got a conventional loan with no credit with a bank. Now, who's
Okay.
heard of that? No credit with a bank. I
Wow.
did a presentation, a business plan, and they just took a risk with me.
Wow.
The second position was the seller gave me second position, giving me
Okay.
my 20% down. And
Huh.
so I only came with a bit of money in my pocket for closing. That's it. So
Wow.
yeah. So it's
Awesome.
amazing what you can do with multifamilies.
Do you talk about a lot of that in your book by chance or in that
Yeah,
piece?
I do cover those things. Yeah. And as I
Okay.
say, you can book a call with me. We can go over them. You can ask questions. You can write in the book,
Oh, okay. Nice.
your answers to the questions and things, so you can tailor it to your notes, as it were. And as
I'd
I say,
love to.
I've got that YouTube channel as well that gives you free education as well.
I saved both of those links into my notepad here on my computer. And so I'll
Okay.
be able to just access that right away.
Yeah, be great to help you. Do you have any other questions?
I don't. I just wanted to say again, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. You
Oh,
taught me some new things today, and I think I'm gonna definitely go check out your book and then hopefully book a call with you sometime in the next
yeah.
few weeks. I
Yes,
would
do
love
that.
to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I love that. I love that, Ryan. It's been good to be on the call with you. Yeah. Let me know how you get along. All right. We'll see you on the other calls.
Alrighty, Graham. You have a good rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.